Hello, it's week 4. I'm going to talk a little bit about the lyric essay. First, let's talk about the essay. Before I do that, I need to get Mr. G. The essay, as we know, is a form of writing that attempts to understand something. It attempts to make sense of something. It may not understand it, but it makes an attempt at doing so. Usually we know that we recognize essay writing as being meditative, contemplative, perhaps directly impersonal. That's more likely in the academic essay. The literary essay, which was sort of modernized by 16th century writer Michel Montaigne, he of course did not write essays with thesis statements. His essay was a kind of searching essay where the sentence and the paragraph became tools to seek out the other, that which we don't know. And the essay really is about reaching after what we don't know, not necessarily finding that. So that is the essay. We often, in the essay, we sometimes will make assertions, and we'll develop those assertions, we'll test those assertions, we'll equivocate and refute, we'll bring in evidence. Those are all the sort of tools of the essayist. So the lyric essay, like the essay, is a form of writing, of literary expression that attempts to understand something. It does so by different means. It does so by imaginative means. So the lyric essay puts the imagination to use in the critical framework. Or another way to think about it is that the lyric essay makes use of the imagination, that is infused then with some of the critical writing attributes, the qualities of critical writing, which is trying to understand something. The lyric essay is largely, the short form lyric essay especially, is largely an outgrowth of the prose poem, which we're going to be studying in a few weeks, and I don't want to dig too deep into that. Historically speaking, the American lyric essayists that we can kind of look back to are Emerson and Thoreau. They were writing very imaginative essays. Walden Pond, Emerson's Diaries, all sorts of beautiful lyric essays that really make use of image and metaphor, comparison. It makes use of sound, and it makes use of sort of beautiful detailing that you might find in a poem. So I gave you a couple